today's Evo test, put the new Undertray on, which I've already got my fingerprints on. I started assembling this last night. It's two pieces, and you have to basically connect the two. There's some hardware they supply, and some strips. Now, I got it over ambitious last night. I started putting 4 bolts and nuts in each one, and I wanted to make it go quicker. So I started using my impact driver. And when I did that, well, somehow I broke one of them pretty quickly. It didn't take much. I mean, I literally it just snapped right off as soon as it bottomed out. Not to worry though, I don't think we need all of them. They put these basically locking nuts on the back. So anyways, I'm gonna finish putting all the bolts in that I have left, and then we're gonna stick this sucker on the bottom of the Evo. We have no Undertray beneath right now. So let's get to it. We'll get this thing together. Now we got the Undertray completely bolted together, minus the one bolt which I broke. So let's prep the car to put the Undertray on. There's a couple modifications you have to do to some of the plastic pieces, which I'm going to show you guys. Alright, so one of the first things we got to do is pull this brace off. Make sure we're going the right way. Go. We're going to end up replacing these bolts, so we'll put them to the side for now. We've got these little clips that you have to put on the Undertray, or on the plastic parts that are part of the stock Undertray, but they don't quite fit. You can see where the hole is, and you can see where the edge of the clip comes. So you basically have to trim some of this plastic off. Now I've done 2 already. I've done this one and this one. And you just basically cut up to the transition here where my fingertip is, and you notch it out, and that allows you to clip it on there so that it aligns with the hole. So I'm gonna do one real quick. I'm using just a set of side cutters, which are pretty new, pretty sharp, so they seem to work well on this plastic. I'm gonna do this one right here, just so you can see. Go ahead and cut here, and cut here. So I made my little notch. I'm going to fold it down just so I can get my pliers in there. Your car is most likely to be very dirty under here. Mine still is in some spots. Okay, so you can see we've cut a little tab off. Got the notch here. We'll take the clip. As you can see, we want to put the nut side on the top, right? We want the flat side on the bottom. Stick that on there, get it somewhat aligned. You can see now we've got it in. I'm going to repeat that on this side for all the holes that match up to the Undertray, and then there's one other molding on the opposite side. We have to do the same exact process too. Now it's going to be tough to see because I got the camera really close, but there's several locations on the bumper where you need to add the clips. When you get closer to the front, you'll see that some of the clips from the factory are usable. You're not going to need to worry about those. You just leave them in. So you just want to add clips to the tabs that don't have them. And then once you got all those clips in, you're pretty close to putting the tray up. So let's continue on. I'm going to put those clips in and return back to the video in a moment. Okay, last time the prep I wanted to do is go ahead and put on the plates, which block off the big holes. Now to do that, they give you this hardware, and it's like a rubber grommet that's compression that you stick in the hole with a bolt. So we're gonna go ahead and put those in. Already stuck 4 of them in there. Basically just slide these suckers in like this, put all of them in, put the plate on, use your bolts to screw it down. It should tighten up, so let's go ahead and try that. As you can see, I got one plate in. Give you a look at the backside, you can see the difference between the ones that aren't compressed and the ones that are compressed. You don't want to tighten them down too much. They should stay in place. So anyways, that's so you can get to the drain plug and other things on the bottom, even though you have the whole under tray installed. Undertray is officially on. Okay, one thing off our to-do list. All right, SSP Undertray is on. Impossible to see from down there, but you can no longer see the floor through the engine bay, so we're closed off. That just leaves a couple little things to do. As I mentioned in previous videos, I'm still trying to resolve the brake line issue. I had to order new brake lines. They should be here this week. So that means next weekend we redo the brakes, adjust the clutch, and try driving it again, see how it feels. And we should be ready to register this bad boy then. All right. Thanks for tuning in for this update and the install of the SSP Undertray. Look forward to more to come. Bye.